For years, fans of Heartland have waited, dreamed, and wondered when the next chapter of this beloved series would arrive. 19 seasons is more than just a milestone. It is a testament to the bond between the audience and the world of Heartland. Today, the waiting comes to an end, because the most important news every fan has been asking for is finally here. The release date for Heartland Season 19 has been revealed, and it is going to be an unforgettable moment for everyone who has followed the journey of the Fleming-Bartlett family from the very beginning. Heartland is not just another television show. For nearly 2 decades, it has been a comfort, a companion, and a reflection of family values, resilience, and hope. Set against the stunning backdrop of the Alberta foothills, it has brought together millions of fans from across the world, proving that storytelling rooted in love, healing, and togetherness never goes out of style. With every episode, viewers have not only witnessed the struggles and triumphs of Amy, Lou, Jack, Tim, and the rest of the family, but they have also found pieces of their own lives reflected on screen. That is why every new season feels like more than just entertainment. It feels like returning home. Season 19 stands as a historic moment. Very few shows in television history have reached this far, and fewer still have managed to keep their heart intact along the way. Heartland has achieved something extraordinary by balancing growth and change with tradition and continuity. Fans who started watching years ago now share it with their children, creating a legacy that spans generations. This is why the announcement of a new season is never just about new episodes. It is about a continuation of something that has become a tradition for families and individuals alike. The anticipation for Season 19 has been building since the finale of Season 18, when the story left us with questions, emotions, and hope for what would come next. Over the years, the Fleming-Bartlett Ranch has faced heartbreaks, challenges, and victories, and fans know that every season brings both closure and new beginnings. This makes the release date announcement so powerful. It is not only the promise of answers, but also the beginning of fresh stories that will soon unfold. At the heart of this announcement is the reminder of why Heartland still matters after all these years. In a world full of fast-paced, high-drama shows, Heartland continues to slow things down and remind us of the beauty of simple truths. Love is stronger than loss, family is more than blood, and healing takes time. That is why the reveal of Season 19's release date is more than an event. It is a celebration of loyalty, endurance, and storytelling that connects people across countries, cultures, and generations. When we look back at Heartland's journey, it feels almost like flipping through the pages of a family photo album. Every season has carried its own stories, struggles, and triumphs, yet together they form one long, unbroken narrative that feels like real life unfolding before our eyes. From Amy discovering her gift of healing horses after the tragic loss of her mother, to Lou stepping into leadership roles, to Jack's constant presence as the grounding force of the family. Heartland has never been just about a ranch. It has always been about the people who call it home. Each character has faced their share of heartbreak, love, and growth, and fans have walked every step of that journey with them. Season 18 left fans both satisfied and restless. It was a season that gave us answers, but also raised questions that now echo into Season 19. The family was tested, relationships were stretched, and challenges on the ranch grew larger than ever before. The ending reminded us that even though the characters have endured so much over the years, life never truly settles down at Heartland. Just when things seem calm, a new trial appears, pulling them back into a story that is as unpredictable as life itself. That finale left us with a sense of longing. Longing for closure, longing for hope, and longing to see where Amy, Lou, Jack, Tim, and the others would go next. What makes this anticipation even more powerful is the emotional connection fans hold with these characters. Over 18 seasons, Heartland has blurred the line between fiction and reality for many viewers. When Amy smiles, it feels like a victory shared. When Lou faces a challenge, it feels like we're cheering her on. When Jack gives one of his quiet but profound pieces of advice, it feels like he is speaking directly to us. Season 18 built on that bond, and in doing so, it created a deeper hunger for the future. The legacy of Heartland has always been its ability to weave real human emotions into every storyline. Season 18 was no different. It gave us moments of laughter, moments of heartbreak, and moments that reminded us why we keep coming back. And just as the credits rolled on that final episode, viewers knew the journey wasn't finished. Instead, it felt like a door had opened, revealing a road that would soon lead us straight into the heart of Season 19. Now, as we stand on the threshold of that road, the release date announcement carries with it not just the promise of new episodes, but the reassurance that this journey will continue. The past has laid the foundation, and Season 19 is ready to build upon it, with stories that will challenge the family, inspire fans, and remind us all why Heartland remains one of the most cherished shows of our time. As soon as Season 18 ended, the conversations began. Fans flooded social media with questions, predictions, and hopeful wishes for what might come next. That is the beauty of Heartland. It doesn't just live on screen, it lives in the hearts of its audience. Every fan has their own theory about where the story should go, and together those voices form a wave of anticipation that has been growing louder with each passing month. Season 19 isn't just another continuation. It feels like a reward for the loyalty and love that fans have given to this show for nearly 2 decades. The excitement is fueled by the characters themselves. After years of watching Amy carry the weight of her family and her gift with horses, many wonder what challenges she will face now. Will she continue to find healing for herself as she heals others? Will there be new beginnings, or will the past still echo through her life? Lou, on the other hand, stands at a crossroads of leadership and personal struggles, and fans are eager to see if she can balance the responsibilities of her role while protecting her family. And of course, there is Jack, the Rock of Heartland, whose wisdom and strength have anchored the family through every storm. With him, fans always wonder, how much longer can he continue to guide the family, and what lessons does he still have to pass down? Theories are everywhere. Some believe Season 19 will introduce new characters who will shape the future of the ranch. Others think the focus may turn toward the next generation, creating stories that pass the torch from one set of hands to another. There are whispers of romances, rivalries, and unexpected twists that could change the course of Heartland forever. And then there is Tim. His journey has been one of redemption, mistakes, and second chances. And many fans wonder if Season 19 will be the chapter where his story finally reaches a turning point, whether that means peace, reconciliation, or heartbreak. But beyond predictions and theories, what truly drives the anticipation is the emotional promise that Heartland always delivers. Fans know that Season 19 will not only bring drama, but also quiet moments of reflection, powerful bonds between humans and horses, and the timeless reminder that family, whether by blood or by choice, remains the most important part of life. Every season has shown us that the ranch is more than land and fences. It is a place where people heal, grow, and find their true selves. Season 19 is expected to carry that message forward in new and unforgettable ways. The wait for the release date has felt like holding your breath, knowing that something extraordinary is just around the corner. Now, as the announcement finally arrives, that anticipation transforms into excitement. The questions will soon be answered. The theories will either be confirmed or challenged, and fans will once again gather around their screens to experience the magic of Heartland together. Season 19 is not just highly anticipated. It is destined to become a chapter that fans will never forget. There are moments in television history when the world of fiction crosses into real life, when an announcement becomes more than just a date on a calendar. It becomes an event, a memory, something fans carry with them for years. The release date of Heartland Season 19 is one of those moments. After months of speculation, waiting, and wondering, the news is finally here, and it feels like the entire Heartland community has been holding its breath for this exact second. The announcement event itself carries the weight of everything Heartland represents. It isn't just about a time and place when new episodes will air. It is about the continuation of a journey that has shaped lives and created traditions. Fans have stayed loyal for almost 2 decades, And this release date is a promise kept, a reward for patience and dedication. For those who grew up with Heartland, this is a nostalgic reminder of the past. For those who found the show more recently, it is proof that their story is still unfolding. And for everyone in between, it is a reassurance that the ranch doors are opening once again. The way the reveal is set up feels almost ceremonial. Imagine the silence before a storm, the tension before a curtain rises, or the pause before the final note of a song. That is the kind of anticipation that surrounds this event. Fans around the globe are waiting to hear the exact words that will mark the beginning of the next chapter, the premiere date of Heartland Season 19. Each heartbeat feels like part of a countdown, each second a step closer to the moment that will unite millions of fans in shared excitement. The power of this announcement comes not just from what it reveals, but from how it makes people feel. It sparks joy, relief, and even a touch of disbelief that after all these years, Heartland is still growing, still telling stories that matter. For longtime fans, this date becomes something to circle on calendars, to mark with excitement, to share with friends and family. For new fans catching up on earlier seasons, it becomes a goal to reach, a reason to binge episodes and join the community before the new season begins. This event also symbolizes more than entertainment. It symbolizes resilience. Heartland has endured challenges over the years, including cast changes, emotional storylines, and the weight of staying true to its roots. Yet every time it has emerged stronger, and this announcement proves once again that the show's heart beats as strongly as ever. The release date is more than information. It is a statement. It says, Heartland is still here, Heartland is still thriving, and Heartland still belongs to all of us. As the anticipation reaches its peak, the stage is perfectly set for the most important words fans have been waiting to hear. The exact date when Season 19 will finally arrive. That moment will not only mark the continuation of a beloved story, it will also remind us all why we fell in love with Heartland in the first place. And then, after all the waiting, after all the whispers and speculation, the moment arrives. The silence breaks. The suspense ends. The words fans have been desperate to hear are finally spoken. Heartland Season 19 will officially premiere on insert release date. A single date, yet one that carries more meaning than almost any other for the loyal Heartland community. It is not just another premiere. This announcement is history in the making. With its 19th season, Heartland continues to stand as the longest-running scripted drama in Canadian television history, and every new chapter is proof of its enduring strength. That release date is more than information. It is a milestone, a declaration that the story of the Fleming-Bartlett family is far from over. Fans everywhere can now mark their calendars, knowing exactly when they will return to the ranch, when they will once again hear the sound of hooves against the ground, when familiar voices will echo through the foothills of Alberta. The reveal carries a wave of emotion. For longtime viewers who have followed since the very first episode, this announcement feels like a reunion with old friends. For newer fans, it feels like an invitation to join a tradition that spans nearly 2 decades. No matter how long you've been watching, this date is a shared promise. The family you've grown to love will be back on your screen, ready to open their world to you once again. There is something profoundly moving about the way a simple date can transform into a symbol of connection. Across living rooms, across continents, across generations, fans will experience this moment together. Parents who introduced Heartland to their children will now sit down and watch the new season side by side. Friends who bonded over episodes will count the days until the premiere. Even those who watch alone will know they are part of a much larger family, all waiting for the same day, the same story, the same return. As the announcement spreads, the excitement ripples outward. Social media begins to buzz. Groups of fans begin counting down. The anticipation is no longer quiet. It becomes alive, electric, unstoppable. The ranch gates of Heartland are opening once more, and the world is ready to step inside. That date is now etched into the hearts of millions, a guiding light pulling us forward through the wait. The wait has been long, but the promise has been fulfilled. The day has been named, and now, all that is left is the journey toward it. The countdown to a season that promises to deliver drama, love, healing, and the timeless magic of Heartland. With the release date now revealed, the question that rises in every fan's heart is simple. What awaits us in Heartland Season 19? The answer is not just new episodes, but new stories that will dive even deeper into the themes that have made this series timeless: family, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and horses. Every new season of Heartland has carried its own rhythm, blending the comfort of tradition with the excitement of change. Season 19 promises to continue that balance, offering both the familiar warmth of the ranch and the thrill of fresh challenges. Fans can expect more breathtaking Alberta landscapes, the wide-open skies, and the gentle but powerful presence of horses that have always stood as silent characters in the story. These images are more than scenery. They are symbols of freedom, healing, and the connection that ties the Fleming-Bartlett family to the land they call home. In terms of characters, anticipation is at its peak. Amy's journey has always been one of growth through healing. Not only healing horses, but healing herself and those around her. Season 19 may push her to new emotional depths, testing her strength and reminding us why her story resonates so powerfully. Lou continues to balance leadership with personal struggles, and fans will watch closely as she navigates the weight of responsibility. Jack, steady as ever, will likely continue to be the compass of Heartland, his wisdom grounding the family even as storms loom on the horizon. And then there is Tim, a man whose life has been marked by mistakes, redemption, and second chances. The question of his fate looms larger than ever, and Season 19 may hold the answers fans have long awaited. Beyond the characters, the themes themselves will strike deeply. Heartland has always reminded us that life is unpredictable, filled with challenges, but also filled with moments of joy that make the struggles worth enduring. Season 19 will likely carry those same lessons, showing us that love can overcome loss, that families can grow stronger after being tested, and that healing is a journey that never truly ends. Each episode will continue to weave together small, quiet moments, laughter around the dinner table, the bond between a girl and her horse, the advice of an old rancher, with larger, dramatic storylines that keep fans on the edge of their seats. Fans should also expect surprises. Heartland has never been afraid to bring in new characters, to introduce new conflicts, or to challenge the characters we love in unexpected ways. These twists keep the story alive, reminding us that even after 19 seasons, the ranch still has secrets to share. Whether it's a new face arriving at the ranch, an old wound resurfacing, or a challenge that threatens everything, Season 19 promises to keep viewers invested in every frame. Above all, what fans can expect from Season 19 is exactly what has kept Heartland alive for nearly 2 decades: authenticity. Every story, every character, every emotional moment feels true, grounded, and deeply human. That is why Heartland has endured, and that is why this new season will once again feel like coming home. As the dust settles on the announcement and the release date for Heartland Season 19 echoes across the world, one truth becomes clear. This is more than just a show returning. It is a reunion. It is a chance to come home again to the people, the places, and the stories that have been with us for nearly 20 years. Every fan who has laughed, cried, or held their breath through the highs and lows of Heartland is now part of this moment, united by the same anticipation and love for a story that has never let go of its heart. Season 19 represents resilience, not just for the characters, but for the show itself. In a time when television often comes and goes in a few short years, Heartland has proven that authenticity, family, and genuine storytelling never fade. Each new season reminds us why it continues to thrive. Because it feels real. Because it feels like home. And because it gives us a reflection of our own lives, struggles, and hopes in the quiet strength of its characters. Now the countdown begins. The date has been set, and the journey toward it becomes a shared experience for fans across the globe. Some will spend the weeks rewatching their favorite episodes, reliving the laughter and tears of seasons past. Others will dive into fan discussions, trading theories and predictions about what Season 19 will hold. And many will simply wait, calendars marked, hearts ready, for the moment when the ranch once again opens its gates. This is where you, the fans, become part of the story once more. Share your excitement. Tell others what Heartland means to you. Talk about your favorite characters, your favorite moments, and your hopes for Season 19. The legacy of this series is not built only by the cast and crew, but by every single person who has tuned in, connected with the story, and kept the spirit of Heartland alive. Your voice, your passion, and your loyalty are what make this announcement so powerful. And so we close this chapter not with an ending, but with a beginning. Heartland Season 19 is coming, and it carries with it all the love, resilience, and hope that have defined the series from the start. The wait is almost over, the date is set, and soon we will ride once more into the heart of the story. The only question left is, are you ready to return to the ranch?